What's up, everybody? It's Frank here for Yogomi. I know it's been a while since I've made some videos, but I've been working on a bunch of other projects, as well as some new things for Yogomi. So starting off, one of the first things that I've done is, if you don't know, I actually have a Twitch channel. I stream live every week, and just go to twitch.tv/Yogomi. Everything I'm going to talk about, I'm going to put all the information down in the info below, but I have split up the channels. I've moved all of the DJ stuff. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm a DJ. I've been a DJ for a very long time, and I do live all vinyl DJ sets on Twitch every week. But I have split up those channels because I am creating multiple channels across YouTube. I have a personal blog that I've started, and then I also have Yogomi Movies, which will be kicking off pretty soon. I already had the DJ's channel. I go by DJ Love. My record label is Stellar Music. So I made a separate channel for that on Twitch. There's already a YouTube channel, and there's Yogomi. So there will be more stuff coming from Yogomi, new stuff coming from the Yogomi Movies channel, new stuff coming from the DJ Love Stellar Music channel. The Twitch channel for that is already live. We're already doing all of the live DJ streams and everything on there. They were on the Yogomi channel, but I decided to split it up to basically for branding. If people, come from the DJ Love Stellar Music YouTube channel, I think it makes sense for them to go to a Twitch channel that also is DJ Love Stellar Music. Stellar Music is my record label, in case you're wondering. Now, I also have a personal vlog channel that I started. There's a video up for that now over on my other channel, which is under my real name, which is Frank McCrite. So anyway, that's what I've been really busy with, setting up all these other channels that I am going to be creating content on. And like I said, all the information for that will be in the info below if you're interested in checking it out. So now that I got all that out of the way, let's talk about PAX East. A couple of months ago, I went to PAX East. This was the second time since after the pandemic kind of shut everything down that I've been to PAX East. PAX East made its return last year in 2022. The last time I went there before that was 2019, and it actually took place in 2020, but I decided not to go just to be safe. But it was back in 2022. I was very excited to go, and I will say, like, in 2022, it wasn't like I remember it, for reasons obviously because of the pandemic and things shutting down and then things completely coming to a halt. And so, revving that engine back up for the conventions, I think it needs some warming up. Now, PAX West came back in 2021. One of the things I noticed at PAX West in 2021 and PAX East at 2022 is the absence of a lot of the larger studios. Now, normally that would seem like a bad thing, but the thing is that it really put the spotlight on a lot of the smaller studios. There were a lot of great studios, Riot Games, PM Studios. Of course, you still had your bangers like Devolver and everything like that. But this year, for 2023, PAX East seemed to be back a bit more fuller. There were much more studios there, and a lot of indie studios that some I had never heard of. Some really, really great games. There's a lot of great games coming out that I'm very excited to play. And the thing is that right now, in my opinion, I think PAX is probably the best gaming convention to go to. This year, E3 was supposed to be back in full form, but for some reason it got canceled. And I was really excited about that because it's actually produced and put on this year by the same people that put on the PAX events, which is ReedPop. Now, unfortunately, it got canceled. I had planned to go. I was really excited to see E3 and be there in person. It got canceled, I think, because a lot of the major studios decided they just weren't going to go. And I think what happens is that also kind of doesn't help with the interest of attendees and any of the media. I think it kind of kills the interest. That being said, I feel like PAX is pretty much the major player right now as far as gaming conventions. Sure, you got TwitchCon, you got GDC, QuakeCon is going to be taking place very soon. Then you have like the Comic Cons, like San Diego Comic Con, Anime Expo, BlizzCon. But I think the ones that I feel like I enjoy the most is PAX. I go to PAX every year, PAX East, PAX West. The first PAX that I ever started attending was PAX South. It's only a 4.5 hour from Dallas to San Antonio. And the beauty of it was it took place right there in the San Antonio Convention Center in downtown San Antonio, which was connected to the Grand Hyatt. So the hotel was connected to it. It's just so easy. Plus you had the Riverwalk. It was personally, I think, the best PAX. Was it as big as PAX West? No. Was it even half the size as PAX East? Maybe. But there was just something just so great and intimate about it. Plus the location of it, with it being downtown and places to walk. It's just so easy to walk out of the convention center, have a place to eat, have a place to shop. Maybe you need to go to a convenience store or a pharmacy or something like that. It was all just right there. And unfortunately, over the pandemic, I believe 2021, I believe they decided that PAX South is no more. And they said it's probably not going to happen again for the foreseeable future, and that's unfortunate. I do remember there were some grumblings during the last PAX South, which was 2020, that it, maybe it was going to move away from San Antonio, or maybe there was a rumor that the contract was up and then they were going to move it maybe to Atlanta or maybe even Dallas. But unfortunately, it just never came back. And PAX South was just really special to me because, again, it was the first PAX that I ever attended. And it was actually the first PAX where I met the guys at Mixer, and I started streaming. That's when I first started streaming games, 2018. And I became a partner less than a year later. And so the 2019, when I revisited PAX South, I was a partner on Mixer, and I got to tell you, it was one of the most amazing times, the most amazing feelings, one of the best communities ever. Unfortunately, as you all know, Mixer shut down in the summer of 2020, and it was very, very unfortunate. Lost a lot of friends, lost a lot of connections. Things are a lot different on Twitch, but one thing that remains the same are the games, and the games are very important. And so it's still important that I go to these conventions and I see what's going on, see what's coming out, and try to bring that information back to my community and hopefully, bring some good stuff. Met with a lot of studios when I was at PAX East. Unfortunately, there was a lot of weather, so I had a 2-hour delay to even get to Boston. And as soon as I got there, I had to check into my hotel, dump everything off, and rush down to the convention center, even though the convention was over for the day, because I met up with some guys at Devolver and worked on a small project with them. This is something that we just kind of like threw together real quick. I know some people that work at Devolver, also some people that work at PM Studios, so I was kind of connected. And it was just some quick promo filming things that I did for them. It may or may not see the light of day, but it was still just a pleasure to work with them. And, who knows, put something together and maybe work with them in the future. So I didn't really attend the convention until Saturday. And that's when I had a lot of appointments, met up with my Boston buddies, and just got to play a lot of really great games. I had a ton of meetings, ton of studios to meet, and I still really enjoy PAX. I highly suggest, if you get a chance, if you're able to, if you get a chance, you should definitely check out PAX East and PAX West. I think they're very fun. They're very friendly. There's tons of great new games that are coming out for you to try. You can meet the developers. A lot of the times, it's just a single developer showing off a very impressive game. And one of the best things, it's like a Comic-Con. It's open to the public. So I highly suggest you check out PAX East, PAX West. I will definitely be heading to PAX West this year, and I'll be back at PAX East next year. It's a tradition at this point. Plus, like I said, there's just so many great games, so many things to check out there. So yeah, I highly suggest it. So anyway, I just wanted to make this video to kind of let you know some things that are going to be coming up on Yogomi as well. Definitely follow the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Yogomi. And then in the info below, I'll have my other channels if you're interested in checking out my personal vlog, where I talk about a lot of different things like tech and just kind of really random things. There's a new video up there right now. Then there's going to be some new content coming up that's strictly movies from the Yogomi Movies channel. There's also an Instagram and Twitter that goes with that, as well as the DJ Love Stellar Music. Also has socials. Again, I'll put all that stuff in the info below. One of the reasons that I'm telling you about these is because they're all pretty much kind of connected in some way, whether it's the music or the movies, the gaming, or even the personal vlog. There's some connection there that kind of binds them together. So yeah, check them out if you're interested in seeing some different things. There's going to be a lot more videos coming up pretty soon, and I appreciate everyone for checking out what I have done so far. So I will see you all soon, and check out the info below. And yeah, maybe I'll see you at the next PAX.